Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of ED Outdoors. Hey, today we're finally going to wrap up our Crossbow Broadhead testing, and we're going to pick a broadhead for this upcoming season of archery, which started today. Coming right up, ED Outdoors. Alright guys, like I just said, we're going to wrap up our video today. We're going to wrap up our testing on the series for the crossbow. We're going to be testing 3 broadheads, or we have been testing 3 broadheads. And today, if I can get it off my shoulder, we are going to do a once and for all head-to-head testing. We're going to decide which one of these broadheads we're going to use. Now I'm going to have set up over here, I'm going to have a gel block, and we'll have a piece of deer hide on the front of the gel block. We're going to have the gel block that's going to simulate flesh, and behind it we're going to have a piece of 1/4-inch plyboards that simulate bone. And basically we're going to shoot these 3 head to head, and we're going to determine how they act and how they respond when you shoot a deer through the outside hide, through the flesh, and through bone. Let's get started. Alright you guys, have our plyboard. We're going to set it up. Be our last barrier that we have to punctuate through, or punctuate. Anyway, so we're going to set up the gel block right in front of it that we made in a previous video. You guys check that out. This is this gel block is 8 inches wide. So set that up top of it. All right, 8 inches of flesh, bone, and then the actual real life deer hide. So we use the same 3 broadheads. Let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, first things first. Take a look at this hide. Now with the toxic broadhead, I did take a second shot because that one was a little bit off the side. So I had 2 shots with the toxic, but you can see the hole it created in that flesh, and that is typically what you're going to get with that toxic. Alright, here secondly we have the Rage Broadhead. You can see that entrance, that's gnarly. And then over here we have the Swhacker Broadhead, which has it looks to be about the same. I'm going to measure this to make sure. Alright guys, now we get down to the good stuff. Go ahead and remove that hide, toss it aside, let the flies have it. First of all, toxic broadhead. It did fully penetrate through the wood. I go ahead and say they all fully penetrated through the wood, which is a simulated bone. Bring it up here so y'all can see. See these white bands? They kind of tell us how deep each one penetrated. As you can see, the toxic penetrated the deepest, and then second was the what's that? Swhacker, and then the Rage. I should go ahead and pull the gel block off of the arrows. All right. Obviously won't. Obviously we want a clean pass through, so we're simulating a complete pass through. All right, we have the toxic. You can see the kind of damage it did, and there's the toxic symbol, and they have the meatworms complete pass through all the way out, completely hollowed out that body. The Rage Broadhead, you see, it's just, I mean, completely sliced through. That's probably about, I mean, that's a little bit bigger than a 2-inch cut. Straight through, open on contact like it's supposed to, went in, did damage. You see the entrance right here of the Swhacker. It went in. As it went in, you can kind of see when it opened up. It went through the hide, and it just opened as it made it through the hide. Opened up for the full spread all the way through. Take this knife, see if we can't carve out some of this excess and see some of these channels. Alright, let's remove that. I can see kind of, let's make it in on that. See the channel that the toxic made all the way through, meatworms, straight through, deep channel. Rage, same thing, all the way through. And the Swhacker, last but not least. Remove that on top, all the way through, pretty deep. Alright guys, all three of those did create pretty deep channels. They did create something that we want to see when it comes to archery. But if y'all recall from our last video, it requires about 5 cup blood loss, or blood loss of 5 cups in order for the deer to bleed out. So ultimately, we want to see how far or how much this deer will lose blood before it falls over. 5 cups blood loss. And if you can see these entrance holes, that being the toxic, just absolute holes, like a massive bullet hole. And then the Rage just gape wide open. And then the Swhacker, it's not as big because it opened after impact. It went through here, it just started to open as it went through the hide, so that hole is not as big. Man, massive damage from all three. Alright guys, now that we are complete with the testing phase, I'm going to have to go with the Rage Broadhead. That's the one I'm choosing to use this season, simply because in all of the 3 tests that we did, the Rage scored highest in 2. So the Rage, 2 out of 3, the Toxic Broadhead, 1 out of 3, and the Swhacker, 0 out of 3. I think Swhacker's a good, I saw a lot of reviews on it. I think it's a good broadhead. I did a lot of research into it, but I want something that's going to create a massive hole on the outside, leave a great blood trail, something that's going to put the deer down quickly, because I don't have to go chasing it through these Louisiana backwoods, up and down hills, and in through the swamps and stickers and brush and briars and all that stuff. So I think that's the only thing that really, in my book, knocked it out. Was not very big entrance hole, doesn't seem like a lot of blood loss. So I'm gonna go with the Rage. Now I do have 2 different Rages here. This one I just discovered and picked up is a Rage Trypan, and it is Rage's thickest blade that they have on the market right now. And as you see, the Trypan, it's serrated on the insides. That's just for looks, I guess. I don't see what it really does, except cut on the way out. But it has field point accuracy. You see, it looks like a field point. but I'm going to be trying this, testing it out, as well as the Rage that we tested today. And I'll just do a little test between the two of those just to kind of figure out which one I'm going to use first. I want to use both of them, but decide which one I'm going to use first. And if I need a second option as far as what blade, I will go with the Toxic, because Toxic came in second place. So that's it for now, you guys. Thank you for tuning in. We have a lot more in store. I went out today, opening day of bow season in Louisiana. No luck. I don't think the deer are there yet. Kind of spread out, kind of sparse right now. So, but we will get one, and we'll get one with a bow kill. My first bow kill. Looking forward to that. So y'all stay tuned. We have more to come. Media Outdoors. EDO out.